Hi everybody, my name is Sandra Solomon and this is
Rotten Rebel.
Yes, and we are back for the second part of our first impressions of BDK Parfums.
Yeah.
We have tried 7 already on Rotten Rebel's channel.
Yes.
I'm going to link to that video in the description. And now we are trying out the rest of the collection, and
Yes.
that is 7 fragrances more.
Yes.
So check out the first one. We are very impressed. So
Yes.
we are looking forward to doing this part 2. And I just think we should begin.
Yes, let's do. And the first one up is Gris Charnel.
Yeah, and when I sprayed this on the stick, I got the most beautiful whiff. It's woody, warm, spicy, aromatic, powdery, and with iris.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just, I was about to guess that it was like a floral mix, but it's just iris, and this is iris done in a beautiful way, in a beautiful composition.
Wow, this is a little bit like the Valentino Uomo, but for a more female version, I think. Yeah,
okay.
This is good.
I don't get any Valentino Uomo vibes from this one, but this is a beautiful iris. I think so, and
it is.
I love that it has this sort of slightly fruity and woody and sweet side. This is not. I have iris fragrances that are way more heavy on the iris, and way that has a sort of a pure kind of iris. This is not one of those. This is well blended, and I think that most people are going to like this one if you spray it on. Yeah. So what are you going to give this one from 1 to 10?
I think it's an 8.
An 8?
I think it's really good, yes.
Okay. This one gets 8.5 from me.
Wow.
If you enjoy iris and want iris in a beautiful blend, then I think that you simply cannot go wrong with this one. So yeah, that was Gris Charnel.
So next up we have Velvet Tonka, and this is a sweet vanilla and almond fragrance. And we have notes like almond, rose oil, tobacco, tonka bean, vanilla. And
oh my.
Yeah.
Oh
I know, I remember from spraying the strips.
Wow.
Wow.
That was nice.
And this is even better than when I just got the opening when I sprayed the sticks. Oh my god. This is truly unique. I can't say that I smell so much of the tobacco, but it's there in the background. So this is more of a, I would say, tonka bean, vanilla, almond, and somehow smoky one, but not so much.
Yeah, the tobacco in this one is, it's really. I mean, if you wouldn't have told me that this one had tobacco in it, I'm not sure I would be able to sort of pick it up because it's so sort of a blended into the rest of the composition. But still, I feel that this one is. There's something lush. Maybe not creamy but smooth in this one, and even though it has a sweet side, I don't think it's overly sweet, and even though it has that rose in it, I don't feel that it's overly floral.
No.
This is like perfect.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna give this one from 9 to 10?
It's an 8. Yeah.
Okay. No, I think this one deserves a bit more. This is a 9 to me. I enjoy Velvet Tonka, and this is yet another one that I might pick up. And this is going to be beautiful if you layer it with other perfumes, because this has something unique about it, but it's not too strong in any direction, so it's perfect for layering. I like it.
And the next one up is d'Argent. And this is a musky, amber and woody fragrance with citrus. It has some salty notes and some powderiness. What do you think?
I think this, I mean, if you would have said that this one has an aquatic note in it, then I would believe you. As you guys can see, they even made the thingy blue. This one really gives me that fresh, slightly salty, a bit aquatic kind of vibe, like marine vibe. This one was a cool one, and I know that I would love using it on a warm summer day.
Yeah, and this is a really nice, I would say, aquatic one. However, I don't think it's so unique. It smells like something I have smelled before, maybe in your collection. But it's a really good one, and I think that most women will like it on a man, definitely. So for me, it's a 7.
And yeah, I have to agree with you on that. This one might not be like a super unique one, but I do feel that it's really hard nowadays to make something that is truly unique. And even harder when we are talking about those sort of freshies. It feels like almost all of them remind me of something that I've tried before. So it's more like a thing of picking your kind of beautiful. And there are so many different nuances of fresh. But this one, I feel that it might not be the most unique one, but it's still beautiful made. I think I'm going to give it 7.5 or 8, something along those lines. You probably can't go wrong with this one. And I believe that most people are going to like this one, and this is perfect on a summer day.
Next up we have Citrus Riviera. So here we have a white floral citrus and aquatic fragrance with some citrus notes in the top, some watery notes in the middle, together with some flowers and strawberry. And then in the base we have vetiver musk, tonka bean, patchouli.
And this one, I remember, I think it was in the first half of our first impressions of BDK that you can find on my channel, that I mentioned that it reminded me of something from Tom Ford. And this reminds me of some of the, maybe not Neroli Portofino, but one of the blue bottles from Tom Ford. This is luxurious, well-made and superb light summery kind of perfume.
And I would say that this reminds me of something from Atelier Cologne. Maybe like Pomelo Paradis or...
Okay.
Yeah, it's a really citrus, grapefruit, orange kind of fragrance.
It could be. But I beg to differ, because this is more sort of a floral than Atelier Cologne ones, where I feel that a lot of the Atelier Cologne ones are more citrus heavy. But yeah, that's a beautiful sense. We all interpret them in different ways. Either way, I think this is stunning. How do you feel about it?
Yeah, I think it's really good. And for a person who's only learning to love citrusy fragrances, this is really good. And I would say 7 or 8.
Okay, that's quite good coming from you.
Yeah, that's very good. And that's because it smells like Atelier Cologne.
Now, I don't know anything about the BDK price ranges, but if this is well priced, then I would have no problem sort of substituting like Neroli Portofino for this one if it's cheaper than that one. I think this is definitely, if we are talking about floral citrusy ones, definitely a 9. It's going to be beautiful, and you are going to pull in the compliments like crazy if you put this one on a warm summer day. I am impressed with this one.
Next up we have Pas de Soir. And this is a woody, fruity, white floral, sweet and warm spicy fragrance.
Wow.
Okay.
Now this, I think this is French, and soir was something about evening. I might be wrong, and I apologize to my old French teacher. I did my best to escape every single
lesson, and you managed pretty well.
So I guess that's why I don't know what Pas de Soir, Ce Soir means, but I love this.
This is so good.
Yeah.
It has, I need to read the notes. Ginger, mandarin orange, black pepper, then Kinsey.
Kins, I think. Yeah.
Something yellow. Jasmine, orange blossom, cashmere and amberwood, and Singapore patchouli. This is beautiful.
This is slightly sweet, fruity in a seductive way. This is straight away, I can feel that this is another addictive one. I mean, I would love to just spray myself with this one, and I would keep on sniffing myself throughout the day.
I'm not saying they are the same, because they're absolutely not, but this reminds me of your Space Rage from Byredo. It's in that kind of area.
I think you mean the vibes, because
Yes.
Space Rage, to me at least, is really ripe, fruity, sort of a...
Yeah.
And that's unique about Space Rage. This, I don't feel that it's sort of a ripe, the fruity note, the sweet side.
No, but it's something in the background that really reminds me of it. I just love this one.
Yeah, this was a beauty.
This is like, you know, the ice cream, not the regular creamy ice cream, and not just ice, the one in between.
So not ice,
sorbet,
but ice cream.
Yeah, not ice. I think the name is sorbet.
Ah,
yeah.
Okay. Why didn't you just say so?
Because that wouldn't be as fun.
Ah, okay. Okay, so this is supposed to be like sorbet.
I love it.
Could be.
So I'm gonna give
a beautiful sorbet.
Yeah.
And not an ice, and not a cream, and it's not an ice cream. It's like, yeah.
And it gets a 9, and it's growing on me, so this might be a 10. And out of all of the ones we have tried, this is the one that I am that I want the most. Yes.
This one gets 9.5 from me. It's almost a perfect rebel. I mean, I could go either way when I start using it, so it could get a bit lower, or it could end up being a perfect 10. But oh my God, this one blew me away. I love it.
Now we are going to try French Bouquet.
This one sounds exciting.
Yes.
Would you please share the notes?
So we have a woody amber aldehydic fragrance with aromatics, white florals. So we have aldehydes, coriander, bergamot in the top. We have some flowers, rose and jasmine. And then we have labdanum, tobacco, tonka bean, sandalwood, and some other notes.
I can tell you straight away that this is something that I don't like.
No.
And this is something that, with my extensive experience of other people and how they react to different kinds of fragrances, that this is definitely something that most people would not like on me. This is not a compliment magnet, and I don't enjoy it that much either. But if you maybe are mature, and like you mentioned, mature was apparently 55 and above, then chances are that maybe your female friends or something, or male friends, are going to
But this is like mature. So this is like 70 plus, and you are a beautiful old lady, and your fellow companions will think that you smell amazing and amazingly clean, like a soap. And that can be something good.
No offense to any one of you guys who love this one, and you are under 75.
Oh my God.
Which pretty much everyone.
You probably rock this, but it's not for me.
That's the way to put it.
Yeah, and it's well made like all of the others. It's just a matter of taste.
Yeah, I agree.
And not good taste or bad taste, just my taste or your taste.
Yeah. There are no rights or wrongs. And there are just noses and noses.
Yeah.
And to your nose, how are you going to rate it?
2.
2.
Yeah.
I was about to give it a 2 as well. But and yeah, sorry guys, if you end up loving this, or if you love it, I'm going to give it a 1, because this is not something that I enjoy. So this is my point of view, and my experience tells me that no one would enjoy this one on me either. So yeah, it's a 1 from me.
Yeah. And the last one we are going to try is Tabac Rose.
Oh.
And here we have a sweet, spicy rose fragrance with tobacco and some chocolate.
Okay, wow. Now
Oh my
I
God.
love tobacco in my fragrances, and this one has a beautiful tobacco note.
Yes, and it has a beautiful plum and chocolate note as well. And I just love plum in fragrances. And this is another amazing plum fragrance.
I think this is quite a unique kind of take on tobacco.
Yeah. And
So usually, at least from all the tobacco fragrances that I have, I don't think I have that many that are sort of fruity, tobacco-ish like this one. So I enjoy that this one is unique.
yes, I think this is really good. And this actually smells like something I would eat. Yeah, some dessert with plums. And it
And a
I love it.
cigar.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like
that's
to
best
chew
combination.
tobacco and eat
Yeah,
cigars.
like
and
plums on a cigar. Oh my God!
Yeah.
If you haven't tried it, don't try it. So,
So what do you think? Would you eat it?
I wouldn't eat it, but I would put it on.
And
on
maybe-
yeah.
No, I'm gonna just be quiet now.
I think this is cool. I mean, I love tobacco. So already right there, this one has my attention, and it gets like bonus points for being what I think, at least to my nose, a unique take on tobacco. So how are you going to rate this one?
I love plum and I love tobacco, and I'm weighing between a 9 and 10
Whoa.
because I think it's so good.
Whoa.
Yes, so this is even better than the other one that I also liked. So 9.5 and maybe a 10.
Whoa.
Yes.
So I believe this one is the one that you rated the highest then.
Yeah.
Okay. I like it, but I don't like it as much as I like some of the other ones, which is hard for me to say because everything with tobacco is I almost always want to love it because I love tobacco. This reminds me like a little bit of Tom Ford tobacco vanilla. I mean the tobacco side.
Okay.
But the sweetness is unique to me, and I think I'm gonna give it an 8. This might be one that grows on me, so I'm gonna try it on my skin later on. But it was really interesting to try it out.
It was. And that was the last one. We have now tried the entire collection from BDK. If you missed us saying that in the beginning, there is a part 1 of this on Rotten Rebels channel. I will put a link to that in the description.
And maybe a card up there.
And maybe a card up there. And we would love if you subscribe to us both, if you like this video, and comment if you have a favorite from BDK.
Yes.
We want to know.
We want to know which one is your favorite out of all of these.
Yeah.
So please do comment and let us know.
And I forgot one thing.
What?
Hit that.
Ooh, yeah. Hit that subscribe.
No, the notification bell.
And dash it like dish.
Just one time.
Dash that that notification bell, and
I will see you next time.
bye.
Bye.